folks, and welcome to another little episode of Real Country with Jeff and Melanie. Doing things a little differently today. I meant to do some more on the trees, the tree that I cut in the back yesterday. Last video, we were talking about getting ready for firewood. But as things worked out, I didn't get a chance to get back there and get on it. Something come up and decided to take down some trees in the front yard. We've had an ongoing little issue about the trees getting too close to the power line, and I thought I had remedied this the first of this month, toward the end of last month. I went out there and tried to get everything like we needed it to be. But then today I found that we had received a notice that basically they still don't like what I did, even though I got everything cleared back off the tree limbs, away from the power lines. And so I just decided it's just getting to be too much aggravation. And if the trees are going to have to be cut even worse than what I did when I pruned them, and I tried to prune them where they'd still look good but yet be several feet away, and that apparently wasn't good enough, that I just go ahead and take the trees down. So the little video you're about to see is going to be me out there with the chainsaw and the pole saw. Miss Melanie came out and decided she'd just film while I was working on it. Really didn't take a long time. Just had a couple of limbs that I had to do some manipulating with, trying to be safe and not fall. But like I said, it just impromptu video. We did a lot of work. And then I'm thinking about when everything's cleaned up and ready to go, I kind of left the trees at about chest high on me, maybe a little higher right now, but I do a little chainsaw carving. So I'm planning on coming back a little later on when I have more time and actually turning those stumps into carvings that we'll leave out there in the yard. And that'll be in videos on down the road. May make some owls, may make an eagle, may do another bear. Just have to wait and see what I feel like at the time. But just hang on, and we'll show you some little action of cutting it up, and we'll get on to that in just a second. Here we go. Alrighty, folks. Well, that was a bunch of work. It wasn't real hard. Didn't take a long time, as you can see. You didn't get to see the very last little bit of it. Miss Melanie had to run in the house and take care of something. And so I did the final cuts on the last little tree or two by myself. But as usual, right as I was trying to finish up, we had another thunderstorm try to roll in. It was clapping thunder and popping lightning, and I'm up on an extension ladder holding a pole saw. So I finished up as quickly as I could, and then just had to call it a wrap before the cloud got here. But as I mentioned, hopefully y'all enjoyed seeing that. That's just some yard work and me working with some of my tools. Now the chainsaw I was using in the video is an Echo CS310. It's a good saw. I normally, when I'm carving, I'll go through one every couple of years. They're real good, but when I'm using them for sawing, I put a lot of mileage on them. And so I really enjoy them. I've used them for several years. And the power pole is also an Echo. It is a PPF 225 power pruner. I've actually made a couple of videos in the past on that pruning saw. So if you hadn't seen them, go back and look them up and watch them. You can see me sweating and cutting limbs again. But as I mentioned, because of the cloud, I didn't finish everything, but I got them down and they're laying in the yard. So hopefully tomorrow, the next day or two, when I have chance, I'm going to cut up all the treetops and limbs into big pieces. I'll cut like I did the firewood, and we'll use that wood for the little fire pit we have in the front. So if we ever just want to sit out, have a cup of coffee, and just enjoy a fire in the fall, we'll have plenty of wood. And I may grind up the limbs or use them for something else. And then, like I said, the trunks, I had to cut down 2 Bradford pears years back when my mother got sick, because the ambulance was coming in and the big canopy of the limbs, it was scrubbing the side of an ambulance whenever they had to come out here. So I just kind of cut them off and been in the process turning them into bears on each side of the driveway. So these up here, we got to thinking about it. I may put some owls in trees, or eagles, or alligators, or whatever fun thing we can think of. And as we get around to doing those, we'll make some videos on that. But we hope you like the little video. If you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Hit the bell icon, and that way every time we put up a video, you'll be notified, where you can watch how silly I do and how many mistakes I make. But till next time, hopefully you enjoy it. Tell your friends, and if the good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise, we'll see y'all down the road. Thank y'all.